Let's try that again. The N.FM, my name is DJ Zouain. This is the Hijack, and I'm messing around with my microphone because that's what I do. It's kind of my signature thing. You know, it really is. I haven't introduced you yet. The mic's not on. Hold on. You know, I started this thing off really like a legitimate, bona fide program. Like these two were sitting there quietly watching me just do work. And then the fucking camera starts rolling, the intro starts rolling, and immediately everything fucking falls apart. It's a goddamn disaster in this place. So thank you for hanging out in this goddamn disaster. My name is DJ Zouain. This is the Hijack on the N.FM. If you are just now listening, if you are just now aware of all of this, this is what we do. We kind of just talk about stuff. And this week is a very special week because it is the week after my favorite weekend of the year. And I have two very special people to help me decipher and debrief on what happened, both from the festival production perspective, from the artist perspective, and from the general admission perspective, which is mine, because I'm a po' boy. I'm a po' boy right now. So I would like to welcome into the Hijack, for the first time, all three in a row. Is there a higher podcast in the world right now? I have Greg Runge, I have Mr. Travi Seeds, and myself. The hardest working lungs in the business.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Especially today.
Oh, dude, especially. You know what's funny about Hula? My tolerance for weed goes down when I go to Hulaween.
I don't think I smoke as much weed out there as I usually do.
No, I don't either. And I don't drink at all.
Well, that's a lie, because I hung out with Jack the first day, and I'm pretty sure me and Jack smoked 30 joints in about 7 hours.
I love Jack. That is definitely on brand.
But it was hazardous at sometimes. I felt like I was just getting dust and weed smoke.
Oh,
and possible DMT, depending on the set that I was watching.
Oh yeah, no. There was an old guy who offered me DMT on Sunday, and I may or may not have had some on me, so I was like, no, I'm good, brother. Yeah. It's all good. But it felt weird. I always get sketched out when somebody's offering me something other than weed. Anywhere. Yeah. And it doesn't get any better at Hula. No. I love Hula. And the thing is, I'm a 3-time Hulaweener, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we could use that terminology.
Yeah, we could. I mean, whatever. We're rolling with the punches here.
Hulaweener. I like it.
Yeah, right? Hulaweener. So, it's the third time that I've been there. And this year there was so much. I felt like there was more negativity this year on the Hulaween page than there would normally be, and I don't know if it's because the place is getting more, it gets more popular, so less people are, it's less of the people that know the culture that are there. It's more normies, if you want to call it that. Yeah. And they don't understand the culture, so they're the ones that you see a lot of times ending up in fights or, I don't know, passing. I saw somebody passing out at John's Summit. Why?
I did see that. Whenever we were catering, or when we went to catering on the day that we played on Saturday, there was people that were getting taken out of there. It was hot out there.
Yeah, well, it was hot, and here's the thing, dude. And we're gonna go through. At least I have a list of things that I want to go through. That I thought that, number one, the things that the bands and shit that I thought were cool, and the acts that I thought were cool, and then I want to go around, and then I talk about the stuff that has been spread, because there's a lot of people that hit me up about Hula, going like, hey man, is it true that the cheese set was not as good as whatever, people were minimizing the shit. They were calling Pretty Lights MIDI lights because
there was a lot of hate on his set that I heard too. It was great.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Look, I also have never seen Pretty Lights before,
so it was less energetic than I hoped it to be, for sure. But is it a bad set? No, it's not a fucking bad set. You don't look.
They play 5 sets throughout the weekend.
Oh, you're talking about cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys do 17 sets. They do so many sets. Yeah. And I like all of them. Look, The cheese sets are my are when I start like doing my actual extracurriculars, if you know what I mean. Like that's my
devices.
It's almost like the church bells.
Yeah.
I know if there is a Christian hell, I'm definitely going to it because I should know better. And I was dressed as Jesus for most of the or half the weekend.
Did you hit all 5 sets?
No. So I typically hit the first set for sure. Always the first set. But the sets that I typically do are definitely the first, definitely the Saturday night cover set, and the Sunday, the last set. So those are the 3 sets that I normally do. Sometimes, depending on who else is playing, I'll go to the other sets. But those are the 3 times that I definitely go. The Saturday set being most important of all of them. So I don't know. I thought, so I got there on Wednesday. Oh, you know what? Before we continue, where are my manners? Feliz Dia de los Muertos to my Central and South American friends who celebrate. Don't know if y'all know that.
I don't.
That's a.
You just sounded German.
It sounded German.
Yeah.
I not German, but